Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
First pitch, 110.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Low for ball one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The second baseman.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He's set, and the pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Settling in now, Kristen Stewart, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And he popped him up. Lindor shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Daniel Norris is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the 1st, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, not shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He has 9 base hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he takes strike 2. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Rounded down the third baseline. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working to escape the first inning jam. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now in the box, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated
Digging in, Harold Castro. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Romine corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 4.
1 gone here in the Detroit 3rd. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Austin Romine.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. A base hit in his first trip. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. A ball and no strikes. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that's in there. Base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On the ground to third. Reined in. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He loses him on ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Santana absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 strikes.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ground ball right side. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
From the belt, the pitch. Jordan Luplow is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's Cameron Maben now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Austin Romine is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Ro.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for... Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a
ball. Ball 1.
But down 1-1.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Ivan Nova will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Oscar Mercado. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Tyler Naquin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Naquin.
2-0 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To 2-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Tyler Naquin stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Mercado will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter. The first
at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Second base.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Maybe.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 in the third, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We're right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Austin Romine will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batter. The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knee.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it. The second for 1. Go to Santana, the double play, and that's how. The side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the Show Saturday. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
At the plate now, Fran Reyes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Full count now, 3-2. Oscar Mercado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here. C.J. Cron is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 26, C.J. Cron.
Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Nick Whitgren.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, Nico Goodrum. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit down the third baseline. Whitgren is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Down in order go the Tigers. Still all square at 4 apiece. Travis Demeritte is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Maben on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Romine recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now. Kyle Funkhauser enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Score. So striding in, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
In now, Harold Castro. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The batter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Miguel Cabrera, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The batter, second base.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first. In time, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they can't. Stepping up now, Cameron Maben. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 0-2 the count to Maben now. tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter.
In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Into the windup with the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Indians. all set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. No one, no strike.
High chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The left fielder.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's fouled away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 3-0. 3-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers Standing in, Oscar Mercado. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted into center field. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to the right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Digging in now, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. This game's all tied at 4. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 13th inning ready to begin. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Demeritte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Nico Goodrum trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Next for the Tigers.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 35.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Domingo Santana would be next. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next to the Tigers.
So striding forward now, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Tyler Naquin is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Demerit is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Cameron Maben. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Austin Romine is on deck. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Brad Hand gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Brad Hand.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Travis Dumerant. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he has just given them the lead late, as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra. Get just the one. Joe Jimenez enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Jimenez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today. 5-4 the final score.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on